So maybe a couple of years ago, I did a video about locks and head lice, and I stated in the video that you might have to cut your locks off because the most effective way to treat for head lice is to do lice combing. And with locks, I mean, obviously you can't lice comb through locks, right? I've gotten a lot of people that disagree with what I had to say, which I am fine with that. And this actual person said, actually, this isn't correct. There is a method to kill the life cycle of the bug. As far as the nits, you can't comb them out, but you can dye your hair to hide the evidence of nits. Again, the bugs and life cycle can still be effective with removing them. Oil every 5 days up to 3 times. So the thing, okay, so let's say, and I said, before I say something, nits are eggs, so eventually they will hatch, which is why you need to lice comb them out. So the thing is, even if you oil and you kill all the bugs in the hair, the nits are still there. And I think this person thinks that dyeing the hair kills the nits, which isn't necessarily true. Because the nits can still hatch and, the cycle begins all over again. So those people who have treated locks for lice, who has treated lice on locks, how do you effectively treat for head lice? I'm just very curious because in my logic, you have to lice comb, but obviously with locks you can't. So that's my question. So I'm asking this because I do occasionally get people who have locks and got lice, and they always asking me for my advice. And I'm not really sure what to say, because if they can treat without cutting their locks, then I'm sure that would be more ideal to them. But I'm not sure how they would treat their lice without lice combing. I do remember earlier this year, I had a mom reach out to me because I believe she got lice from her son. Her son was 7 years old, and he got lice from school, and he had locks. And she was telling me how she, saw a video of some person explaining how to treat for lice on locks, and the mom told me that she did follow the steps, but it was just too much to do. Like, I think she had the oil, did the oiling method that this person commenter was talking about. So she did the oiling method and all that, but she found it being too much for her to do all that, especially on a kid. Kids aren't, the most patient in doing all that. So she just ended up, cutting off his locks because it was just easier to treat that way. So anyway, but let me know if you guys have any feedback.